Good afternoon. Bangladesh head coach Chandika is here. If you have any questions, please raise your hand, introduce yourself.
Right there. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. This is Ashok from New Indian Express. How was the wicket like, and when you believe it will start turning?
Wow, that's a very fiery one straight away. Wicket looks really good at the moment. It looks a sporting wicket at this stage, but knowing subcontinent, it can change now to the first day. I don't know when it's going to turn.
Massive moral boosting victory in Pakistan. How does it going to make difference in this series?
Yeah, it's certainly give us a lot of confidence coming into this series. Not because of the outcome of the series, the way we play that series, way we handled certain situations. We were behind the game in both test matches, and then how we come back, and then the people who contribute different times give us a lot of belief for this series.
Last time when Bangladesh toured India in 2019, it was the pace bowlers who did all the damage. But do you think your guys have a much more rounded attack squad in terms of depth in batting, fast bowlers, spinners as well, to at least to give a good fight this time around?
Yeah, I think this probably the most rounded team that produced from Bangladesh in my previous time and this time. You rightly said that we covering a lot of bases. We got good fast bowlers. We got really experienced spin attack, and then the batting. We actually have a batting depth because of two reasons. One is that two of our spinners are genuine batters who got test hundreds, and then two of the wicket keepers who are our main batters. So our balance of the team this series is really good, and that gives us actually a lot more confidence that we can be competitive in this series.
Following on from that question, Bangladesh's fast bowling attack has been something of a revelation. You've created a lot of depth, and you've created extractive bowlers like Nadeem Dhaka. So could you talk to us about how Bangladesh have this depth of fast bowlers?
Yeah, I think it's a long process. It's not just happened overnight. Previous coaches before me has done a lot of work, and then even the board has invested in programs that finding fast bowlers. And I know the domestic cricket had some kind of rules that you have to keep certain amount of grass on the pitches, local games, and then they change the ball they play in domestic cricket. So all these factors, I think, help the fast bowlers to enjoy their cricket and then have success. So that success breed the selectors and who is in the authority to look at on those bowlers. And we have another few actually back home, and one of our best bowlers is still injured. So when all of these guys are available, it's really pleasing to see that we have that depth in fast bowling.
If you could please explain a little bit on the influence of Shakib and Miraj, these two guys, these two all-rounders, what do they bring to the table, and what kind of a role will Shakib play here given the kind of experience that he has?
Excuse me. Yes, Shakib always played a huge part in Bangladesh cricket whenever he is available and playing well. I mean, obviously give us like luxury to balance the team the way we want, whether we wanted to play extra bowler or extra batsman, because of his all-round capabilities. So he gives that adaptability as well as, huge experience. He had probably one of the longest international players going around, and then he's coming from playing county matches, and he's in a good shape. So he brings a lot into the team, not only his skill set but otherwise as well. Yes, Miraj as well. Yeah, as Miraj, I would say is most improved Bangladesh cricketer for last 5-6 years. He's, ready to take over whenever Saqib move out. I think he has developed his batting, and obviously his bowling has always been his strength is number one. Now I think he's improved his batting as well, and then on the field he's gun fielder.
You touched upon this in a previous question. I just wanted to ask you about the Tigers program that you had, and its influence on the testing that's formed now, because you had a lot of big camps before test series. How much of the role that have you had, in sort of establishing this sort of a culture? Because as we speak, I think the T20 teams already have a camp before the series. So was this something that you had in mind as something that you wanted to start?
I won't say only me. There's a lot of people behind that, and this Tigers program started before me, before I came this time. But previous time I felt that we need something like that because of the cricketing structure in Bangladesh. We don't have a province-based system. It's all central-based. So if you are not in the first 25 or in any of the squad, you might not get the same facilities as those 25. But then board has done this Tigers program recently, and it's actually helping the other players, as you said, like white ball players now back home training precisely for the series. So that my coaching staff and I have some input, like what we want from that particular series, where we're going with the 50 over T20. We have a lot of communication going back and forth, and then the local coaches are doing a great job and implementing those plans.
Hi, Coach. So the Pakistan series victory has propelled the side to the fourth spot in the World Championship table. So is this going to be a confidence booster for the side, or it could go the other way and become a pressure situation as well, considering that they are playing a quality side like India?
Pressure is a privilege. Now, it gives us a lot more belief that, and then something to look forward as well. But then we really understand where we stand and our strength and limitation. We understand that, but we are really encouraged by playing the best team in the world, like coming to India and playing against India. That's the best challenge you get nowadays in cricket. So playing against the best always gives you the perception is where you stand, as well as that looking forward to, as sportsmen, we are looking forward to that challenge.
Hi, Coach. Yeah. Over the past few years, a lot of youngsters have come up the ranks, but Rahim is still one of your best players against spin. Considering where he is in his career, how crucial will he be against this Indian spinner?
Yeah, I think Mushfiq actually mentioned to me his record on the way to India. In the flight, he said, "I average 55, coach, you forget about that." I said, "No, he's phenomenal player, and for a long time, the way he prepared, I haven't seen anyone prepare that much detail-wise. So he is probably the one I haven't seen is probably Sachin Tendulkar would have been something like that, close to all the record or report that I have read about him. Mushi is like that. He's just professional, thorough professional when he comes to cricket."
The last two questions.
Hi, Coach. Regarding injury concerns and fitness of the players, how is the team fitness and injury concerns?
Oh, thank God there's no injuries. Fitness is very good. We have a very good fitness trainer, and we have a good program as well. Everyone, I think everyone ready for selections.
Hi, Coach. Even sort of teams outside of the subcontinent don't have this 145, 150 kph fast bowler. You've sort of developed Nahi. So can you just talk about a bit more about the point of difference he adds to your attack, even on pitches that do not offer any help for the bowlers?
Yeah, the point of difference is just fear factor. A ball comes up 150 plus. It's a human nature is we have a certain reaction time. So it's challenge your reaction time, decision making. So that's an advantage when you have someone who can bowl that quick. The specialty with Nahid is he can maintain that 145 plus longer. Which is talking too early because he's played very little cricket. we have to look after him, and so that's the advantage have regardless of the pitch or regardless of the situation, and then you can bring that fear factor into the opposition, and especially when the tail enders come to bat, then they make the game a bit faster by using him.
Thank you.
Thank you.